Without watching Game 4 of the Heat vs Celtics, if I was to tell you someone in this game went off for 38 points, which player would you guess it was? A. Jason Tatum, B. Jaylen Brown, C. Tyler Hero, or D. Bam Adebayo? Well, if you guess any of these four, you would be wrong. It was actually Derek White who went off for 38 points in Game 4 versus the Miami Heat. I mean, this man was cooking up the entire game. He had 22 points in the first half alone, with the next highest scorer on the Celtics only having 8 points. I mean, if I'm being honest, I've never seen Derek White play like this before. I mean, he was even catching bodies.
Finds White cutting double. And White again!
To put this in a crazier perspective, he outscored Tatum and Brown combined. And the Heat, on the other hand, just look completely lost out there without Butler. Not only are they struggling to guard the Celtics, but they're not really doing much on offense either. The only ones who produced anything offensively last night was Bam, Hero, and Martin. But obviously, that's still not enough to get the job done. The only way I see the Heat coming back in this is if they continue to set record-breaking nights from the three-point line. And let's be honest, I highly doubt they're going to replicate the shooting performance they had in Game 2 3 more times in order to win this series. But at least they didn't get swept and they still put up a tougher fight than the Suns. Man, sorry to any Pelican fans, but I'm so glad this series is over. Especially with Zion being injured, I wasn't interested in this series at all. I was hoping that the Thunder swept them. Like I said in one of my past videos, I just expected a lot more from CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram. CJ only averaged 17.8 points, and Brandon Ingram, who I feel like is arguably labeled as their first scoring option, only produced 14 points a game versus the Thunder. Like, this is what I mean. In a closeout game for your entire season, you played 39 minutes and only scored 8 points. I mean, how do you let Valanciunas average more points than you? Ingram and CJ may not be superstars in the entire league, but they're definitely labeled as stars on the Pelicans. And I thought stars were supposed to step up in the playoffs, not take a step back. Worst case scenario, I at least expected them to maintain the same average that they did during the regular season. It's just unfortunate that Zion got injured during the play-in tournament, because I'm pretty sure with him, this series would have been a lot more competitive. But the same could be said with the Kings as well, that if they weren't dealing with injuries, maybe the Pelicans would have never even made it to the playoffs, and we possibly could have seen a Kings versus Thunder matchup in the first round. Shout out to the Thunder, as they played very well as a team, and they have 5 players in double-digit scoring, and they made sure that this series was not extended as they swept the Pelicans, and look forward to who they have to play between the Clippers and the Mavs. Jamal Murray did it again, giving Nuggets fans another great performance as he led them with 32 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. I'm just convinced that no one on the Lakers could guard Murray. Even despite him battling a calf injury, he still had his way with them tonight. He even caught a body on Bron.
It's Murray cutting and jamming it in.
This game definitely came down to the wire, and Murray proved he could score in the clutch moments as well, as he hit his second game winner to send the Lakers home.
Going to overtime. Jokic just screen Murray to try to break the tie.
No timeout by the Lakers. They got to go.
James, a bump, a feed, a Prince shot. No!
Murray's game winner might get most of the shine, but he definitely didn't get this dub alone, as Jokic gave us another historic stat line with 25 points and 20 rebounds, and only 1 assist away from an insane triple-double. Michael Porter also got in on the action as he gave them 26 points. I swear, it's like anytime the Lakers had anything going for them or it looked like they were about to go on the run, he would hit a momentum-killing three-pointer every time. Just looking at the points that the players on the Lakers scored, you would think that they probably won this game, as they have 5 different players put up double-digit points, which is always a good thing because all of the scoring isn't only coming from 1 or 2 players. But the Lakers' problem is that they're not efficient when it comes to scoring, especially from the three-point line, as they shot 28% from the 3. But shout out to the Nuggets, as they definitely looked very good as a team and they got the job done against the Lakers. Different year, same outcome, and I'm definitely looking forward to round 2 versus the Timberwolves.
Tonight, was there any thought at all that, this could have been your last game with the Lakers?
I'm not going to answer that. Appreciate it.